How should I start this? I actually don't know how to start this.
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
We're the same age.
Yeah,
just
we're
so you know.
yeah, same age.
No.
He's older than me.
Which one?
technically.
Which one do I look at?
I think you just look at me, bud.
Okay, I'll see.
All right.
Yeah, there's Lee. Lee's just sort of chilling off to the side there.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
Don't worry about
He's a stagehand, you know. All right. Well, I guess we'll just get into it. So,
Okay.
My first question to you is, who are you, Odin? Just who?
Whoa,
who
okay.
are, just the underlying, so people know who you are. Who are you?
Are we getting philosophical already? Just straight
Yeah,
up.
the name Odin, like. No. Okay,
Who am I? I am a musical artist. I'm 17 years old from Melbourne. I've been doing music for a few years now. You're like staring into my soul.
Sorry. I won't look at you. I won't look at you.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's just nice. I'll get used to it. Don't worry. But yeah. I make music, and I also like do visual stuff, like music videos and this stuff like this, which is really sick. So that's sort of why I do music, because I can do more than just music. I can do everything around the music, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So like kind of the creative field, like kind of just being creative and doing things like expressing yourself type stuff and just who you are. Getting into your music late 2020. And what was the thing that made you be like, okay, in 2019, I started listening to like these rap artists and etc. But now I want to make. That's a big, like, from a guy who's like only just like kind of gotten into this rap stuff. Yeah. It's like, okay, you want to get into it. So like, talk about that.
That's a hard question. I guess like when I was first discovering writing music, right? It was originally writing music. And, like lyrics and stuff. And I just got like a type beat on YouTube and stuff and wrote to that. And it started off as like NF type beats and stuff. Okay. That I would write to. And I remember my first song was like awful. I you start off bad when you write music, and for a lot of things, I guess that is. You start off horrible. But I don't know. I just enjoyed it, and I don't know. I kept on writing. I wrote Dead Conversations in August 2020. Which I guess that was a Kid Laroi type beat, I think, or a Juice WRLD type beat.
Oh, okay. So you wrote that before, like, so this was in obviously would have to.
I wrote the NF stuff before that, like early 2020, I assume. Yeah. And then I sort of like got into Juice WRLD and Kid Laroi a bit more, and like that sort of XXXTentacion and all that. And then I, started writing to their beats, and then I wrote Dead Conversations. And then, I remember my producer barely knew how to produce and stuff. And it just sort of went from there.
So did you two bounce off each other's energy?
At the start, yeah. It was very much like he was sort of, because he knew more about music than I did at the time. Yeah. So he was sort of helping me with all that stuff.
Did you kind of go into the writing yourself, or did he kind of push you towards it?
No. I went into the writing myself. He was more producing. Okay. And he started producing stuff.
After you wrote, Dead Conversations and other like these type beats, then you showed him and he's like, dude, let's do it. Let's record it or something.
I showed him a song before Dead Conversations, and obviously like he was being nice about it, but obviously it wasn't quite there yet. And he was like, bro, let me like give you some pointers on like how to write stuff. And so like he opened a Google Doc and stuff and was like, change this, change that, whatever, to try to make it better. And I don't think that song ever ended up doing anything with. But then after that, I think I gave him Dead Conversations, and he was like, yeah, this is actually pretty good. Like, there's actually like, let's make this. And so I sent it over to him, and we went back and forth a bunch. Yeah.
At this point in your like very early start, like 3 songs, at the very beginning before your first EP, what were you thinking? Was this something like you were like, I want to do this, or was it, I'm just having fun, with my mate?
Yeah. I mean, I still think it's like just the creative part of it. I always needed that, and that was just sort of something I put my mind to. Like after I had Dead Conversations out, I was already planning the EP, which was like a few months after that released. I was already writing it and getting the beats together and all that. So I think.
So you were taking it serious from the beginning?
Yeah, I think I definitely was. And I was doing it for fun, but like sort of how I do with my YouTube stuff. I just like I do it for fun, but it's also like this could go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's good that you had that background in the YouTube because it kind of gave you some
and like
especially for like releasing it and how important it is to kind of make it like you got to make it sure it looks professional, or else it won't get pushed anywhere on any algorithm. So that's like I've always admired like with you. I've told you this like always, like you do it very professionally, and like I appreciate that because when I was doing my music, even though I wasn't taking it as serious as you did, I was still like being like okay, like you know, distro kid, make a good cover, make it sound good.
Yeah,
you know, it has to like actually kind of stand out because there's so much gray rubbish. Out online. So you actually do have to do some good effort to break in.
I still think like the stuff that I had at that time wasn't enough to break. No, but
it's a start, right?
Yeah,
it's
of course.
Start.
Yeah,
you know, and the most important thing is that you're doing it to the best of your ability at the time. Let's get into the EP, the first EP, Problems.
Yeah, Problems.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, inspired by Juice WRLD and Killer Eye a lot. A bit of XXXTentacion. Yeah, that I started writing it when I was doing probably just after the conversations actually.
Okay, because you did say that you like kind of just like straight away like started you know finding
planning a project. Yeah. And at the time I didn't like I didn't have much life experience when I was writing that EP, so it was like Problems. Like it's very much everyone has problems. Like, I guess I'll just write about this, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't really have much to write about back then, but I think I did my best. There's some pretty all right songs.
Pretty all right.
For a beginner. Yeah.
So do you like ever look back on that? Like, cause you did release it onto Spotify. Like at the time, did you go straight onto Spotify, or was that a backlog you released later on?
I went straight onto Spotify.
Straight away. Yeah. So was that your producer who put you onto DistroKid, or did you know about it
myself? I found it myself.
Okay, wow. Yeah,
I was looking up how to get my stuff on Spotify and all that. And I remember for Dead Conversations, it was like I said I was going to release a song, whatever, on this day, whatever, and then I put it in DistroKid.
But it takes longer.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes like 4 days, 7 days.
So then everyone was like waiting, like, bro, when's it on Spotify? Bro, when's it on Spotify? And I'm like, oh, just wait a few more days, bro.
Yeah.
And then Dead Conversations came like a school classic, man.
Yeah, really?
School classic.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so.
Everyone in my year level listened to it because it's actually like a decent song. You know what I mean?
Yeah. From Problems to Roller Coasters and the singles like Ill-Minded and Let Me Levitate and stuff. That era. Let's talk about in between those two records or like projects.
Yeah, I was really just like experimenting, I think, trying to build on my sound that I already established in the first one. And I think you can definitely see that because like in the early stages, it's like none of it's like awful. Like it's just early starter stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And then it really starts to get shaky around there. It's like it's either pretty good or it's not very good. And yeah, there's a few songs on like that record, Roller Coaster, that I'm like, kind of wish I didn't make that one. Kind of wish I put more auto-tune on there. But yeah.
So those first few singles, because it was free. It was free, right? There was Ill-Minded
and Lost.
Yeah,
Let Me Levitate. And
those free. Like I like Let Me Levitate and Ill-Minded. Like I think they're good songs. Like you know that I bought them on iTunes. I like them.
Thanks, man.
But what was going on in that like recording in that time? Because you could tell the quality between each single release before the record. It was getting better and better each release. So what was going on behind the scenes to make it sound so much better?
Probably I delve more into YouTube type beats. Like I was trying harder and harder to find the good ones. And that's probably helped. And then my producer also getting better at producing vocals and probably me like being more confident in front of the mic.
Yeah.
So it's probably just like purely those three things that sort of
really
elevated.
Drove it.
Yeah, at the time. Yeah, I mean, you can hear like Let Me Levitate, I was trialing rap and stuff.
Yeah.
Let Me Levitate, Ill-Minded, no, Lost, sorry, more singing stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just sort of like, trying to come up with anything I could, whatever sounded all right, I just sort of put on the record.
Yeah. So were those free songs always going to be on the record and you were actually just releasing them as singles, or because it sounds like you were doing it as you went. Yeah. It was like you recorded the whole album, trickled out a few singles before the big release, and then released it.
Well, Lost, I think was, I think I originally wanted Lost and maybe like Ill-Minded to not be on the record, but then they did end up. I was like, oh, I'll just chuck them on because might as well. Yeah. Like Lost originally wasn't going to be an interlude, but then it was a bit short.
Okay.
It wasn't much to it. So yeah, just sort of, after it released a few weeks, I just put brackets interlude on it. So yeah.
Just go back in the edit it.
Yeah. There you go, boys. There you go. So yeah, that's sort of how that sort of came along. But I was sort of half doing it, half going along with it, and half just like planning it out. Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't like a.
Well, I think Ill-Minded. Like Ill-Minded is like, I like it, but like it definitely on the record itself, it's kind of a bit of like it's a bit. Like it's different. Like you can tell it's a single first, then it's like okay. Well, I like it.
That's interesting.
Doesn't mean it's a good.
No, because I see it as like when I see that record, I see like Roller Coaster, which is like the intro, just sort of like explosive. Sort of. At least that's what the idea behind it. Yeah.
Execution.
I don't know.
I don't know about the execution.
But the idea was there. Okay. Yeah. But then like the next few, Ill-Minded, The Real Feel, and like Contrast and stuff was sort of just like the trap hits sort of, and I think you can hear that. Yeah. And then the second part was just sort of me experimenting, I think.
Yeah. You kind of talked about this, but I kind of want to expand on it a bit more because it interests me, is the recording in the home studio. So if you could just expand a bit on like at that kind of time, because have you done a studio record? Like you've gone to a dedicated studio?
I've never been to a dedicated studio. Besides like a youth studio, Decibels. I don't know if you guys know about it.
Is it kind of like Jets up here? Like
I don't know.
Well, it's like Jets is another like community.
Yeah, sort of like that. And it's just you can go and book the studio if you want. It's like really good equipment and stuff. But
did you record a song there? Or
no, I never have. But like I've been in there and stuff. And like the vocal booth and all that. Yeah. So I have a little bit of experience, but I've never recorded one of my songs. It's all been like in my house or my friend's house.
So like. Has it been mainly your place, or is it you go to the like your producer?
At the start, it was mainly my place because, like I said, I had more of the equipment at the time and the better mic. And then because it's easier for him and he was getting the equipment, now I go over to his house.
Okay.
To do it.
Is it like set up? Like, is it like treatment? Like, is it like
he just has like one of those things that just like go here.
Oh yeah.
And then it's just the mic, and he's got his stuff going. Yeah. That's literally it.
It's very like simple.
You don't need a lot. No. You can, especially when you see like the big artists, like the huge like Juice WRLD, Justin Bieber, whatever. They're doing the same. Like they literally just have a mic, have something here, and they're in a huge ass room or living room or whatever, just recording. Like you don't really need that much.
Bro, it's like EP. No, I'm gonna click the album. All right. After another technical difficulty, we're back. Okay, so
recording, performing.
We're performing. Roller Coaster comes out. Yeah, performing on stage. Yeah, you did touch on it at the very start, but let's get more into it.
Yeah, performing came pretty naturally. I think I still do it today. I just sort of pretend I'm performing in front of people, even when I'm in my bedroom.
But like, that's a good way to get good tolerance to it.
I mean, I just think I've always wanted to perform in front of people. At least singing. I've always enjoyed singing in front of people. It's sort of like a performance. Yeah, I know. I think always comfortable. I've done a few gigs here and there, small little things. Nothing huge. What did I do? I did street performances, some little markets. Oh yeah, live mics where I did like my biggest performance was probably in front of like 80 people. Okay. So little things, but nothing I want to do big, obviously. In the future.
Any process like before you get up on stage, like do you hype yourself up? Any like touch the ground, like rub your hands, touch the wood,
Okay. No, not really. I mean, I make sure I do my singing practice before, so my singing is good. If I don't do my singing practice, then I'm stressing. I'm like, no, my vocals are gonna sound awful now.
Crack up. Oh no. I didn't hit that G3. Oh.
G3.
Yeah.
That's like all the way down here, buddy. It's like
I didn't hit my G5. No, G5's a bit high. Whatever. Well, low end notes are important as high end notes. So hey, don't discredit my low end notes.
Yeah. Right? Okay. Yeah. No. Nothing like. What's the word like? The word
like rituals.
Yeah. Nothing like that.
Okay. So that's like just something like that. Okay. I thought there was gonna be a bit more.
No, it's pretty like so. I just get on there, enjoy myself, try to be the best singer I can. Singing has definitely helped me a lot. Doing singing lessons. That has definitely helped.
So have you done like formal lessons or are they online? Just
one-on-one.
Okay.
One-on-one in person for about a year now.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's probably. Thank God. Thank God for that. Like that definitely has upped everything. You'll hear that like you start to hear it on Red, which I'm sure we'll get into.
Yeah, we're getting into
on the next stuff. On the next stuff you'll definitely hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. Roller Coaster to Red. What's happening in that? But you did release a lot of singles. You had I can't remember all of them, but you had that was it Watch?
Yeah, Watching. Chanting.
Yeah.
And
you had a few.
One more. Lift Me.
Yeah, Lift Me. So so what was going on between those two, like from the Roller Coaster album to Red, the EP?
Yeah, not a lot for like the first 6 months after. I was releasing like Enchanting and Watching, which were like because I didn't really go to my friend's house much to record then, like for 6 months. So I wasn't really making music. So Watching and Enchanting were both done by me. Like I produced the vocals and stuff on that. And I got LCY, which is a friend. He should be coming over next Wednesday, I think, to my house, hopefully to make more music. But yeah, I got him over. We made Enchanting. I had like a vague idea of what Enchanting was gonna be, just like the hook really. And then yeah, we made it. It happened to be quite a good song. It's probably like the song that I've gotten the most positive feedback on since like probably Dead Conversations really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow. Even though it hasn't done the numbers, the people that have found it have really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you pick up the lessons before?
Yeah, a few months before.
But was that before Roller Coaster or after Roller Coaster?
After Roller Coaster.
Okay, so at this point, you're doing the vocal
probably
training.
Just like just before Enchanting released.
Okay, so you're doing that vocal training. So that is a difference between the two or the two like projects.
Slightly, yeah.
And like any like improvement in the production side, studio side, or same equipment, just kind of getting better skills.
Yeah, new plugins and stuff for FL Studio. My friend got and stuff. He was really in his production bag. That record. Singing was getting there. I think on All Falls Down, you can probably hear the best. Like I'm starting to open up my voice a little bit more than what I had done previously. Starting to hit actual notes. Ready to Enter the Darkness. Let's talk about it. You said that's been your, kind of crown jewel up to this point. Like you're like very proud of it. You said, and you said it's like at that point where it's like I can like put this on in the car driving. I'm like, yeah, I can just vibe to this. Yeah, but Red, All Falls Down, and Enchanting. They're my three favorite songs that I've probably made to this day, like finished and released to this day. Yeah. Yeah. So, so how long did you work on Red for? How was that like? Because I think a while. Yeah. Just because same reason that all my projects take so long. Me and my friend don't really. Okay, so that's interesting. I thought honestly it was more of a thing of like you were trying to space them out, but if it's I didn't know it was like because the producer was too busy, so you couldn't meet up. That's interesting to learn behind the scenes. Okay, well that leads into the next question. Who is Mr. Producer? Okay, I've heard so much about the producer from you off this and today. Who is Mr. Producer? Matthew is Matthew the man. Yeah, Matthew. Okay, Matthew. And he's the producer. Okay. School friend. Yeah. So he's I don't like if he suddenly died tomorrow, I'd be like, well, fuck. I don't know if I can do this anymore, guys. I don't know. Like, yeah, he definitely helps. I'll hopefully be doing something with him soon, like an interview or something eventually.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You know,
I know about that. I know about that interview.
Yeah, you guys got something coming for you.
Yeah, I know about that interview. All right.
Yeah, they're shipping. They'll be here in a few days. So we'll see about that. Got to get that. That
will be a good interview. Like this is a good. This is a sit down like proper thing, but that will be like a funny, like an entertaining one.
Yeah,
you know?
short little video.
So, Matthew is Mr. Producer, and any backstory for him? Like, when did he start getting into the music? Do you know?
I don't know. In primary school.
How long have you known him for? Like
since high school.
Since high school?
Yeah, so 4 years, 5 years.
So 2019.
Yeah.
Wow. So you met him early 2019-ish, right? Started getting into the music
We're in the same
with
class
him.
in year 7.
Okay, so then you started getting into the music with him. Then wow, that's like that relationship must have like bloomed really quick. Is it like? Would you say like the relationship is more business or is it like a proper friendship?
No, it's a proper friendship. Yeah, we just happen to both enjoy music and it's like a time where we can hang out and stuff and we muck around, but we're also quite productive with it. I think we're good at balancing that.
Yeah, that's cool. Very serious. I assume he takes it as serious as you do.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So
he finds it fun. Which I think is why he does it. And I pay him and stuff. And
yeah. How long does it take him to like do like get it out?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it matters if he does it like with me there or if he just does it in his own time.
All right.
Yeah.
New style. So about your new style. So you touched on this in your last interview.
Yeah.
That you're going to a new style, new haircut. I love that. New haircut, new style.
New me, baby.
So let's talk about the new style. Because you did say you went, from that trap to this more experimental thing. And I know what you're going to now. You're talking about for the people. What are you going to now?
Well, recently, maybe like this week, I've had I really just need to make this project before it becomes something else. Because what I originally had in mind for it was I don't want to give too much away, but Elvis sort of Frank Sinatra vibes, olden times. And then
olden time, that old, Jesus.
60s, that's pretty old.
It's a bit old, but it's olden times. I think when I hear olden time, cart and wheel. It's bro,
cart and wheel.
It's not that long ago, bro.
What are you thinking of, bro?
The 1800s, bro.
No.
Beethoven. Bach.
Yeah, and then recently I found a few beats that I was like, crap. Now this is completely jeopardized what the project was originally going to be because these beats are so good and I wrote stuff to them that's amazing in my opinion. And then I'm just what do I do? Do I do the olden time stuff or do I do this new stuff that I literally just discovered a week ago?
Oh, so wait, hang on. So there's older, so there's more 60 styles and you've got an even newer style now.
Yeah, just just a few songs that sort of don't really fit into that olden time style.
Okay. Well, I mean, singles. I mean, before you release this
but
thing.
it's I don't know. I think I've got an idea of what the project's gonna be. And
okay, as long as it's
I've written it.
Yeah,
it's sitting there.
It's just sitting there. Have you recorded the songs, or are you waiting for Mr. Producer?
I've recorded 2 now.
You recorded 2.
I'm getting through it very slowly.
Very slowly.
But hopefully, I'll go next week again.
All right.
Or another one.
Let's hope so. Okay, well that's new album was my next question, but you kind of answered new albums coming out.
Yeah.
Some point. Do you want it before the end of the year, or is it looking
definitely not release.
Yeah,
maybe hopefully one single by the end of the year if I'm lucky.
Are you gonna try and do it on the 2-year anniversary of Roller Coaster in February? Because that would be the 2-year anniversary of your first record. You're trying to aim for then, or you're not? No, you're not putting
I don't think I'll make it by then either.
Oh wow. Wow. Wow, this is gonna be a big record.
No, it's just how long my projects take.
It's not your fault. It's just timing.
Maybe mid next. I don't want to put a release.
No, don't put a date on. I'm just curious,
But sometime next year.
And
it's I'm going into year 12 too.
Yeah,
so I want to do it this year, so then I can release it next year. So then when exams and stuff come, I'm.
It's just you don't have to have that in the back of your mind. I got to release something.
Yeah.
Okay. This is something that you put on your story, and I was like. Okay, 200 songs in the vault.
Yeah.
200 songs. Do you hit 200 songs in the vault? That is insane. On a good day, I had maybe 2 songs on my desktop in a vault. I'm not Taylor Swift, got these songs in the vault.
Yeah, they're just written. They're just they'll never be recorded, most likely, 99%.
That's a lot of
I write a lot.
lot.
I write quite a lot.
Is writing like some sort of therapeutic thing? Like, because that's a lot.
It's just something I enjoy doing, mate. It's like a hobby.
How do you write? When do you write?
Literally whenever I want. Just like if I have some free time, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll write a song. At least I'll try to write a song.
Do you write to the beat, or do you write? Okay, you write to the beat.
Yeah.
So you don't just write the song, then I'm gonna go find a beat that No.
No.
The flow and the
it has to match the beat. Yeah. So find a beat, wherever. Then I spend, I don't know. Sometimes it comes in 5 minutes. Sometimes it comes in an hour. I sort of know where to look for the beats already. Like I've sort of got that down. Like the producers I go to and stuff. The same
go-to producers.
Yeah. I've sort of learned that entire space now. I know where to go. What producers I like. What producers are just sort of the same beats over and over again.
How do you like to write? Do you like phone? Do you actually write on a notepad?
I write. I have the beat in this screen. I've got 2 screens on my setup. Beat in this screen, and then just like a notepad. Thing like.
So type.
Yeah. I just type it out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you do it on your phone sometimes when you're out and about? Or
If I have to,
do you have like song ideas that come to you like and you quickly note it down in your phone? Or
sometimes I have like a quote or something I find that's like, that's hard.
That's hard. Let's go golfing.
That's gonna age horribly.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's hard. That's hard.
That's hard.
I could only imagine you just walking down and being like, "Yo, that's hard. Let me write that
down." Yeah, sometimes I do have to. Sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good quote. I write that down in my notepad, and then I look back on it. Or if whenever I'm like feeling a certain way, I write it down. Sometimes if I feel like it.
Yeah.
And I write that, and I use that for a song.
That's
later.
cool. That was, where was it? It was really good. You put, oh my god. So Red in 2022. Okay. So Red ERED.
Oh yeah.
Religious evil donuts.
What?
Okay. So what's going on there? Is that really what Red stands for?
No. One of my friends said that. Like he texted me when I first teased the name or something.
Yeah, but that is so evil all the way. So that was back 2022, April 11th.
Well, yeah. Then I was planning the.
That's
album
when you were planning
April.
it. Wow. So that was maybe and you only released it in May. Oh yeah, was it May or June?
I don't know.
You don't even remember when you released Red.
No,
it was
not
definitely in the
Red.
middle of the year, kind of early year. So that would have been a year you worked on Red. If that's when you were teasing it,
probably
from all the way back then. I thought that was really interesting. I was like, damn, he was like, this guy's like. I have to like really analyze his tweets because he might be teasing at something that's coming in 10 years. I don't actually know.
Yeah, what you secretly don't know is the time of each of the tweets is actually, they're going to add up for a release date 16 years in the future.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Production. I've looked at some of your music videos. Your first music video, what was, oh my God, it was, what was it called? You can help me out here? The first music video.
No, I don't think I will actually. I don't think I'm gonna help you out there.
Was it Ain't Fair? Anyway.
I don't actually remember doing any music videos.
He's gonna delete it after this. It's gonna be gone. But no, that first thing, because you said that you were doing.
You can sort of see like the YouTube.
Yeah, you can see the YouTuber in him.
Yeah,
so that's like why like the editing's like actually fairly good.
Yeah,
so like the first music video, it's cringe. Don't get me. It's a fucking cringe, but the editing and the production is okay.
Bro, slam dunk me right there, bro.
It's fucking cringe as all fuck. I mean, if you think it's cringe, how do you think I feel watching it?
This shit fucking sucks.
You like the slash. Oh my god! This guy's been watching too much anime.
Yeah.
You gotta slash, bro. Anyway, but no, like the music videos, like the Real Feel music video, for example. Like,
yeah, that was really just done in my bedroom.
The bedroom one, but like even the editing was still good.
Yeah,
and like that promotion, as I said to you, that promotional video for Roller Coaster was really good.
I want to do something like that for the next project.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
I think I'm got like an instrumental. It's just gonna be like a dedicated intro for the album, and it's like a minute long trailer.
Yeah, definitely keep up that editing because you edit all of yourself, right? That's not like the producer doing that. That's just you.
Yeah,
so that's really cool.